Victory Monday, Jacksonville Jaguars are off to a 1-0 start to the season after the comeback fourth quarter win 31-21 in Indianapolis, now coming home to avenge that awful, bitter playoff loss against Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday. A lot to clean up. We heard that from head coach Doug Peterson to Trevor Lawrence and more, but a lot to look forward to because as much as they struggled on offense, they still put up 31 points, yes, against Indianapolis. Nonetheless, it was a successful mission on the road, and for the first time, they won in Indianapolis since 2017. Not only are the Jags home, but it's the final homestand for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp this week and upcoming weekend with a doubleheader on Saturday, Fan Appreciation Day. The forecast is looking pretty seasonal overall to start the week off. Going to be pretty hot into the low 90s with only isolated showers and thunderstorms, but meteorologist Corey Sima is tracking a wind shift to off the Atlantic later on in the week. It's going to bring somewhat less hot, cooler air, Florida style, and also a little bit better chances for rain and maybe even thunderstorms as well. We have an eye on the upcoming weekend with the Jaguars kickoff, of course, on Sunday. Keep listening to Jacksonville's morning news throughout the week for that. And as expected, Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish has been saying this for well over a week. Hurricane Lee is not a threat to Florida. It's going to stay at least 1,000 miles, if not more, off to our east. But by later this week, we will see swells 6, 7, 8 feet at our beaches. And throughout the week this week, a dangerous rip current risk. So do take care if you plan to venture into the Atlantic Ocean at any point through the week, and especially by later on this week. On this 22nd anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks, we are in Mayport for a commemoration. We'll hear from the commemoration in Jacksonville, where we have fire rescue crews who are participating in a 110-story stair climb at the Mandarin YMCA. And we're in St. Augustine and hearing from locals who are remembering that day and honoring the first responders who lost their lives and all of the nearly 3,000 souls who perished on that fateful day. We'll continue to follow other commemorations that are happening here at home and throughout the country as well as we reflect on 22 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. These and other stories covered throughout Jacksonville's morning news, now till 10 a.m. on 104.5.